this video I'm going to be going over 9 quick tips to help you boost your YouTube channel and get going in the right direction. So one of the first tips that I want to talk about today is to do proper keyword research. And you want to make sure that you are doing the right research and coming up with a good video plan to ensure that you are going to be able to optimize what you're going to be doing on YouTube. The second tip is to deliver your content in a good structure with a solid intro, then the content, and then your call to action, whatever your call to action may be. So you want to make sure that you've got a really good structure that people can understand and they can follow through. The third tip that I'm going to talk about is to have a good description to your video. So you want to make sure that your video is described well, the description is relevant to what's actually happening within the video, as well as you want to do a little bit of keyword research in this part as well to make sure that your description is optimized and that you are able to express what your video is about in your description. The fourth tip is to make sure to keep your video length. The ideal length is 2 to 3 minutes. Just studies have proven to show that you want to make sure you're keeping within this length. Anything afterwards, people tend to drop off or they tend not to watch your video throughout. So if you've got your call to action at the end of the video, you want to make sure that people don't drop off and they are following through and watching your video. The other tip, the fifth tip, is to keep your video, do a good outline of the video in the first 5 seconds, what you're going to be going over within the video, so people have an idea of what they're going to be spending their next few minutes doing and watching. So this gives them the opportunity to make that decision instead of dropping off. Maybe they will stick it out and watch your video throughout. So within the first 5 seconds is a crucial period to get people to understand what this video is going to be about. So the sixth tip is to make sure you use attractive thumbnails. You want to make sure that you are able to get that initial reaction from people when they do a search or your video comes up, your thumbnail's there, and that they do have that interest to click through and to get watching your video. So take the time to create some nice thumbnails for your video. This will definitely help with some traffic as well. So the seventh tip is to have a good relevant title. This title can be, ideally you want to keep really good keywords within your title, as well as you want to have a title that's relevant to your video. So sometimes this is a little bit hard to do, so you might want to go either or. You could always change the title at a later time if you went for having a relevant title to your video, and then afterwards you've noticed that it's dropped off and you're not getting as much traffic as you did before. You can change the title, use the keywords at that point, and this would be able to optimize and get your video found in search once again. The eighth tip is to monitor your stats and understand who's engaging, what they're doing on your channel, what they're looking at, and really take a hard look at what's working and what's not working. So you want to monitor those stats, stay engaged with their audience, and just stay interactive. And then the last tip as well leading into that is promote your video anywhere you can. So you want to make sure you get your video out there across other social channels, send it to friends, and make sure that that video link is accessible and viewable by users that might be looking for that video. Go to groups, go to forums, send out that link anywhere you can, post it anywhere you can, and also stay in tune with your audience, understand your audience, and this will help you decide where you're going to be promoting your video. So thanks for watching. This has been the top 9 tips for YouTube, and if you liked it, please subscribe and please like the video. Thanks a lot for watching.